Hi everyone and welcome to this video. I'm going to do a quick video on the Nunchucks, or Nunchaku, or Nunchucker, some people call it. Just a quick rough history, different types of Nunchucks you can get, and what they're used for really. So I guess most people, or maybe the older ones of you, know the nunchucks from Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee, when he's, swinging them around for 10, 20 seconds, whatever it is. Of course, when that came out in '73, and probably at least a couple of decades after that, people saw that in the theatres and then they went to the shop, bought themselves a pair of nunchucks, practiced with it at home, and like I've done many times, hit themselves in very painful areas. I don't think I've hit myself in the nuts. I know people do. I've hit myself many times on the elbow and it's really painful. Anyway, so I'm guessing that's where people know them from. So, first of all, the nunchucks, its history is a bit vague. However, I'm going to tell the common kind of accepted theory. Nunchaku, which I've got the pairs here, I've got a wooden one. Okay. They were used as farming implements, farming tools. Kind of, I think, rice thrashers. Okay, so you had peasant, like farmers and workers, used to beat the rice, apparently, and that released the grains of the rice, something like that. Anyway, I'm no rice expert, so that's what it was originally used for. Now, there's many theories saying, well, Japanese, Okinawan, basically Asia, East Asia, China, even Russia, I think was another one. Anyway, so that may well be true, but we're not really talking about that. What I want to talk about is use as a martial arts weapon. Now, the most accepted theory is Japan invaded Okinawa, which is a little island just off of Japan, and I don't know, I guess 300 years ago-ish. And of course, these being farm tools, that's all these, poor farmers and workers had as a tool, and they used to, I guess, fight these invaders off. But I think what's more likely is when they practice martial arts, which originally came from China, over to Japan and Okinawa, and there's other islands, I believe. They used to incorporate it in their practice of karate, and built forms or kata with it, and that's what it's kind of been passed down as. So, yeah, I've heard stories that the Chinese Chinese kung fu systems may have a version of it. Japan, it's not really Japanese. In fact, they were most likely used against the Japanese, again, when they were invading Okinawa. And then Okinawa developed it in their karate forms, okay? Then most likely went to Japan. And then they sort of took it on their own and developed it from there. So, that's the rough accepted history. Now, you've got these nunchucks, the wood, okay? These are my dad's original pair from the 80s, I believe. So you've got that, just a little bit of cord. Okay, you've got what they are, it's metal, I guess. But you've got the old chain. They're quite hard. Okay, that's going to give you a clout. Don't really matter what they're made of. If you're going to hit yourself with it, that's going to hurt. Okay. So you got these. I've got, of course, yeah. We've got the old Bruce Lee pair. I don't know if you can see it there. Same thing as the black ones, really. So yeah, you can get wooden. You can get foam ones, which is often, if you ever seen Fist of Fury with Bruce Lee, at the end where he's fighting with the black nunchucks, you can see him when he's posing with it. Maybe like this, okay. You can see it's bending. The whole thing's made of, I don't know if it's foam or rubber. You can get foam, rubber, training ones, wood and metal ones, I guess. Different weights, different lengths, all sorts of styles, really. So you can still buy these at martial arts stores, or probably online now. I think back in the day you used to have like proof for your at a club or something before you could get hold of them, but I guess nowadays you don't. Yeah, Bruce Lee, again, everyone knows he's mostly known for being Chinese or part Chinese, and Kung Fu, but Nunchaku for him, he was fascinated by different systems, different weapons and training methods and all that. And I guess it was just yet another thing of his that he kind of made it his own, really. Like, everyone knows his war cries, you know, wow, like that, yeah? It's a good impression. But yeah, and Nunchaku was another thing. And I suspect people watch that and believe, oh, it's Chinese. Well, they may have used it in China, but not really as a martial arts weapon. As far as I know, anyway, so... yeah, so that's it, really. I also have, before I go, I'll show you this book, which is really, I'll just quickly flick through it to kind of get the information for this video. Well, I didn't know any of it, I just read this book. This is, again, 1986, I believe. I looked at it a minute ago. Again, 32nd print in 1986. Fumio Demura, Nunchaku. Again, it's got the about blocking with the nunchucks, different warm-ups with the nunchucks, striking, possibly even like applications and combinations with them. So yeah, but it says karate, but it's more likely Okinawa rather than Japan, okay? So there we go, guys. Fascinating video, I know, on the nunchucks, but just know that they come originally from Okinawa, most likely as a fighting weapon. You can get all sorts nowadays, all different versions of them, and they're not really traditionally used as Bruce Lee used them. They have techniques, forms, and applications. Okay, but you know, I love doing it. I'm sure a lot of you guys do, flinging them around like your Bruce Lee and Enter the Dragon. So yeah, that's the end of the video, I think. Stay safe, don't go hitting yourself in the nuts or anywhere else, plonking yourself on the head, and take care, and I'll see you on the next video.